You think being the nice guy is your ticket to respect? You believe being agreeable, always available, always the one to say yes, will make people value you? Let me tell you a brutal truth. That belief is the very reason you feel invisible. It's why you're constantly taken for granted, why you feel that quiet, burning resentment when your niceness gets you nothing but more work and less recognition. You're not being nice. You're being predictable. You're being easy. And in the game of social dynamics, easy is never respected. Today, that ends because true respect isn't given to those who are nice. It's commanded by those who have boundaries. Let's dissect the anatomy of the nice guy. This persona isn't about genuine kindness. Genuine kindness is a choice made from a position of strength. The nice guy persona is a strategy born from a position of fear. It's a fear of conflict, a fear of rejection. It's a desperate thirst for external validation because you haven't built it internally. You agree when you want to object. You say yes when you're screaming no on the inside. You sacrifice your own needs on the altar of someone else's approval. And here's why it backfires every single time. Humans are subconsciously drawn to strength and conviction. When you are constantly agreeable, you signal that you have no strong convictions of your own. You signal that your opinion is for sale to the highest bidder of approval. Think about it. We've all seen that guy at the office, the one who stays late, takes on other people's work, and never says no to the boss. He's reliable, sure. He's nice. But when the promotion comes around, it goes to the colleague who is less available, who pushes back on bad ideas, who isn't afraid to say, "No, my plate is full." Why? Because that person demonstrated they value their own time. The nice guy demonstrated he didn't. This brings us to the language of power, hard boundaries. A soft boundary is a suggestion. It's a weak no wrapped in apologies. A hard boundary is not a request. It is the terms and conditions for having access to your life. It is a clear line with a non-negotiable consequence. There's a powerful psychological principle at play here called psychological reactance. Humans have a built-in primal aversion to feeling controlled. When you are overly accommodating, constantly available, and seeking approval, you are subconsciously trying to control their perception of you. This triggers their reactance, and they pull away. But a hard boundary brilliantly flips the script. A boundary is not about controlling them. It is about controlling you, your time, your energy, and your focus. By setting a boundary, you demonstrate absolute self-control and independence. This bypasses their reactance entirely and forces them to see you as an autonomous individual who cannot be easily manipulated. And people fundamentally respect what they cannot control. Every time you enforce a boundary, you send a clear message. I value myself. My time is a finite resource. My energy is precious. My peace is non-negotiable. Scarcity creates value. By making access to you conditional on respect, you become valuable. And yes, it will be uncomfortable. Setting that first boundary will feel like an act of war. You'll feel guilt. You'll expect pushback. Good. That discomfort is the feeling of your spine straightening. So how do you do it? Here is a simple 3-step blueprint. Step 1. Clarify your non-negotiables. You don't need 1,000 rules. Start with 2 or 3. What are the things that drain you the most? Is it friends who always cancel last minute? Is it your boss expecting you to answer emails at 10 p.m.? Is it a family member who makes constant passive-aggressive remarks? Identify the line. Step 2. Communicate. Don't justify. When you state your boundary, do it calmly and clearly. Do not offer a long, rambling excuse. An explanation signals that the boundary is up for debate. It isn't. The phrase is not, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't hang out this weekend because I've just been so tired and I have this thing to do." The phrase is, "I'm not available this weekend." The phrase is not, "I'm trying to get better at work-life balance, so if you could maybe avoid." The phrase is, "I don't respond to work communications after 6 p.m." Stated as a fact, not an apology. Let's be clear. Being a good person and being a nice guy are two completely different things. A good person acts with integrity and kindness from a place of strength. A nice guy acts from a place of fear, disguised as kindness. Your worth is not determined by your utility to others. Stop begging for a seat at a table where you're not respected. Stop waiting for an invitation. Build your own damn table and set your own rules.